Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of VeVe Comic Talk. It's Thursday, September 15th, and we're going to get right to the market. The market is down today, and in this video, we're also going to be talking a little bit more about trading in thinly traded markets, and also a video that Superstar Money made with Sleep and Comics, and how that applies to one of my favorite comics, which is Young Avengers #1. So let's get right to it. Let's look at the market today. The market is decidedly down, with only 35 of the comics we're looking at up, 78 down, 28 even. And as we were talking about, the market has tended to drop uh, ahead of major drops, or in this case, a semi-major drop, which is the Mickey, which is dropping on Friday. Compared to the average price, we have 39 up, 102 down. So on my average tab in the spreadsheet, you can track that, and you can see that the market has trended lower this entire week. The collectibles are faring much better, where we have 27 up, 25 down. Vader is back above 1100. Let's look at some of the movers. There are a number of double-digit down comics, no pattern, a lot of random ones. One interesting one is the She-Hulk Rare from Fantastic Four 265. That dropped considerably because somebody swept the floor yesterday, which pushed the floor price up to $44. As far as what's up, nothing really significant. There are only a handful that are double digit. The big mover is Daredevil 131, the Bullseye Rare. Again, that floor was swept overnight, pushing it up from $14.98 to $19.99 right now. So let's talk a little bit more about the thinly traded markets, because I did have some conversations in the comments and offline related to the last video. And a good example is, I recommend you watch this video by Superstar Money, which they did yesterday with Sleep and Comics. And the video is titled, "Have You Implemented This Comic Strategy Yet on VeVe?" featuring Sleep and Comics. And I won't play it for you, but I'll give you the timestamp of where you should look at, and that's 39 minutes and 17 seconds, where he's talking about this specific comic, which is the Marvel Now .1 #1, first appearance of Kamala Khan, the Secret Rare. Now, in the video, Sleep and Comics said he owns 155 of these. The total float here is 600 editions. So I broke this down. Let's look at this. So of the 600 editions, Sleep and Comics owns 155. I happen to own one of these, for full disclosure. So he owns 26% of the market. That means the total available for sale is 445. So which is 74.17% of the total float. The amount of listings currently are 15. So that means it's 2.5% of the total float of the 600. But when you eliminate Sleep and Comics, it's 3.37. Now, what is this meant to show is Sleep and Comics, he talks in the video about how, that he's not selling at this point. So these are locked up. And he said, that he's going to sell them, one at a time if he does sell them, because he discusses what we talked about in the last video, that if he started unloading, it would basically crash the market. So this can show you how one person can totally control the price or manipulate the price of the market intentionally or unintentionally. In this case, he's a collector. He's collecting and he believes in this comic as I do. But again, thinly traded markets can be heavily manipulated by organized attacks. Now, for example, I mean, look at the Wall Street bets movement on GameStop and AMC. And we won't go into that in detail, but I mean that was on a much larger scale with a float that has over 300 million shares outstanding. So that's one of the risks here that you need to be aware of. Now, you can also use this to your advantage. So in the video, he told you, Sleeping Comics told you where he's buying. So he said he's buying it in the 90s under hundreds, and he believes that the fair value is 180, and it's far above 180. So he also told you that he's trying to double his money. So again, the price of 180. So you can see, unless the market totally goes south, the likelihood of him selling under 180 is low. So that becomes a line of support. So if we look at it in terms of, let's look at the chart here. So this is the chart. Again, Economy Wiki is down, but 180 is going to be somewhere around here. So this will be the support line. Oh, there's no drawing tools in here, but so you can use this type of information and data to give you a better idea of where is safer to buy and also where it's safer to sell. So I highly recommend you take a look at this video. It was a very good video. Sleeping Comics is very knowledgeable, and if you didn't know, he does a VeVe rank site, which a lot of us use. So let's talk about it in terms of another comic that I happen to like, and I'll explain why. And this is the Young Avengers #1. So it's this comic here, Young Avengers #1. And this is the first appearance of, in the real world, of Patriot, Iron Lad, Asgardian, Hulking, and Kate Bishop. Now, this is not the first appearance of Kate Bishop on VeVe, because she appeared in, I just forgot the number, but she appeared in Young Avengers 12. This comic, I believe, is going to be important if you have sentiment, or if you believe pretty much like what Sleeping Comics is talking about in this video, which is that you got to pay attention to the MCU. And how does Young Avengers 1 tie into the MCU? It's because of this. So take a look at this. So here's the MCU characters in Young Avengers that are currently there. So Kate Bishop, we've already seen in Hawkeye. Patriot was introduced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Wiccan and Speed in WandaVision. America Chavez, we talked about her. Kid Loki in the Loki series. So take a look at this. Iron Lad in the MCU, he could end up being Harley Keener, who appeared in Iron Man 3 and also in the Endgame at Tony Stark's funeral. We've already talked about Kamala Khan. Ironheart, we're going to see it in Black Panther 2. And of course, there's Miles Morales. I also have that comic. So how can you play, if you believe that this comic is going to be important, how can you play this? Well, let's go to my NFT tracker. Let's look at the secret rare. Same type of thing, 600 mints. Right now there are 23 listings, so 3.83% of the total market. You can see how this is trading, which is basically a descending triangle pattern. So it's been trending down. So there's no clear line of support here, but it is trending near the lows. So the all-time low floor price is 88.88. We're currently at 95, so we're approaching there. I happen to own this. There may be some opportunity here. The all-time high is 250. I hate to trading stocks or anything. Descending triangle patterns are tough to trade because you see no clear support being drawn. So this is a tough one. This is going to be a tough call. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is my opinion. But one of the other things to look at here is why this may be an inflection point here. It's notice how the price is diverging from the listings. The number of listings are going up as the price is coming down. So there is downward pressure here, but it's going to be interesting to see whether we can form a base here. So again, full disclosure, I do own this. I will probably be adding to this position. I have traded this in the past. So again, that's another discussion on thinly trading inside a thinly traded market. Take a look at the Superstar Money video. Link will be in the description. My spreadsheet is also, there's a link in the description. Good luck on the Mickey drop. I'll save my feelings about that drop for another video or another time. I'm gonna try to get it. I don't think I am. I did miss the lamp, but it is what it is. So please like and subscribe. I hope some of this information was helpful. Please leave some comments. Love to have more discussions on this with you all and how you guys are trading. Good luck on the drops. Good luck on on your snipes. Thanks for watching, and aloha.